just going through these forests and it is absolutely beautiful. That's going to give me nightmares tonight, I think. What looks like a garage. Oh, that'll do. Very cosy. That was a successful wild camp last night. Very cosy. And Di's got the guidebook, so I'm saving weight by not carrying the guidebook. But I took pictures of each of the pages. So here's a picture of where I currently am on the guidebook, and as you can see, I'm not far from Jerusalem now. I got in my tent last night with every expectation to edit a video for you guys, but it's very difficult to edit vlogs and upload them as you're going along on the trail and film each day. But I'm trying to do what I can and I'm really enjoying it. I love uploading, I love hearing comments from you guys watching, and if I can inspire one person to go on their own adventure, that's what it's all about. I do really enjoy sharing my adventures with you guys, and I hope you enjoy watching them. Starting to get into the swing of it on my own now. Starting to enjoy it a bit more. It's just very, very quiet on your own. Just plodding along in your own head. I made it to quite a cool place called Massa Lookout, and the trails got really interesting again now, which is cool. I was hiking past loads of meadows and yellow flowers, and then went past a Roman ruin, and it still had the mosaic floor right on the trail. Like, it was awesome. And then I was going through forests and it was just green everywhere, and the views were incredible. And then I got to this place for a break, and it's been a tough couple of days. Just because there's just flat farmland, wasn't very interesting. I'm on my own, it's a bit boring. But yeah, it's really, really nice now. So I've opted to go stoveless, and I'm not cooking any food. So I've got these chocolate wafers, got some cheese pretzel things, and then just some crackers, trusty tin of baked beans, and just a bit of peanut butter, chocolate bar, some nuts, and some cheese. It's not terrible food, but it's not the healthiest. Beans are nice, they got a nice bit of protein in, and got some nuts, and just a bit of junk food really. So it'd be nice to get to a grocery store, get some fruit, get some healthy food. I think that was about a 1 hour break. That was really nice. And 3 Israeli hikers turned up, and I was chatting to them, and I was talking about the Israeli military with them. It's very interesting because all the Israelis that I've met, they're all 21, 22, and in Israel it's compulsory to go into the army when you're 18, and they all do 3 years, or most of them. They do 18 to 21, and then they come out of the army, and a lot of them seem to then do this big Israel trail and go hiking when they've come out of the army. So every Israeli that I've met on the hike, they can all tell you stories about the military, and they all have military experience, and it's quite interesting. Whew. Up the hill, and this is beautiful now, the trail. It's just going through these forests and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm currently in Britannia Park, and this feels like the UK. There's trees and grass and It's very similar to our national parks in the UK. The only difference is the ants are a bit bigger and there's spiky cactus everywhere. But other than that, it feels like the UK. It's 20 to 2 now, and I've only got about 3.5 miles to go now, and just going under this underpass. Great place for a break. I'm just going to dry my tent out. It got really wet this morning. The temperatures go down quite low at night. It was 10 degrees last night, so in the morning there's loads of dew on the tent. It's a good opportunity to dry it out. There we go. The tent is nice and dry now. It's time to pack up and get going. It's a pretty big snake, but it doesn't have a head. Wow. That's going to give me nightmares tonight, I think. This thing's pretty big. I wonder what happened to his head. Wow. Okay, now I'm a bit worried about camping outside. This thing's massive. Oh dear. Okay, just forget what I've just seen. There's no snakes here. So I put what I just saw to the back of my head and headed along a cool cactus road. Then I had to traverse a waterlogged bridge and I got myself to the kibbutz. Kibbutz are interesting because they all have these big yellow gates, and you basically have to wait for a car for one of the gates to open and then you just walk through. And then I headed to the hiker accommodation, which wasn't quite what I was expecting. Okay. Mattresses and what looks like a garage. It's my home for the night. Well, this is my bed tonight. Oh, that'll do. Very cozy.